All right. What up? What up? Oh, hold on. I need to edit my YouTube thing real quick. One moment. One second. Okay, bet. Okay, let's actually log in. And then type in our bank pin, and then we're probably just gonna hit Nakatra for a few hours today. All right, what up? So yesterday at the end of the stream, we got a shard, and I was up a little late last night, couldn't sleep, and thought I would send a couple more kills, and we got a second one. So Nakatra is the best boss in the entire game. What can I say? It's pretty obvious. Yeah, I got one last night on stream, and then I did 2 more kills after, and then I got another one. I was like, oh, okay. I'm finally being rewarded for my patience. What's going on, John? How are we doing? What is your thoughts on the roadmap? The area, quests, and expansions seem exciting. So, the biggest concern with the roadmap is... Yeah, I have a thing to go to tomorrow, so I had to get the fresh cut, but you know how it goes. But, so yeah, the biggest thing about the roadmap, and like the 110 skill specifically, is it's unclear what's, it's unclear what's gonna happen. So, technically, the new like masterwork weapon is fine. Like, it's not bad to have, because if you wanted a physical EZK to hit stuff with, you should just get the new weapon instead, because you should EOF your EZK, and then that means the new weapon is basically a physical EZK that already has the shard on it. So by buying the new weapon, you're saving like 2.3 billion. That's worth considering. How many people are actually going to use it? Very little, but it is worth considering. The big question is, when we get the level 100 ranged weapon, the level 100 magical weapons, are they gonna follow the same suit where they do nothing, they're just stats? I don't know. If they follow that, they're gonna be relatively disappointing, but at least for range specifically, they said not only are we getting a level 100 range weapon, we're also getting a masterwork range weapon. So that implies that we're getting like a unique weapon that has a special attack, has a unique passive. So at least that was my big takeaway from it. Did you get a haircut? Yes. I have a thing tomorrow, so I can't be looking homeless at the thing. How much of an improvement has the shards made? It's hard to quantify. I'm not saying that there's no difference, but at bosses where you have 100% accuracy, it's going to be very rare that you feel a significant difference. Thoughts on the new Conjure? So one, we knew it was gonna be Armored Phantom. So like the fact that, oh, that's what it is, I don't think was a surprise to anyone. In terms of what it does, it could be super interesting, or it could be just like fine. We don't actually know. Because like absorb damage and a redirect, that could be a very literal, like, oh, this just gives you damage reduction. And then once you've acquired enough damage reduction, you, or like then you activate it to like detonate the damage reduction or the stored damage that you reduced, right? Which like, that's pretty simple, that's straightforward, that's like, fine. That's good. It could also be like, oh, Armored Phantom has a taunt on it. Like it has a health bar and it can draw enemies. And then based on how much damage it tanked while it was alive, you can activate it to like blow it up. And then that would be, you know, a way it reduces damage. It's hard to say. One of them is really cool and relatively ambitious, and the other one is pretty boring, but like the reality is any new conjure is gonna be better than not getting a new conjure. Like conjures can't make things worse, right? And that's the thing I try to keep in mind. Any improvements in Nakatra? I've only done 3 kills with the shard, so it's hard, and I did all of those kills with Majra, so it's hard to feel a pretty substantial difference. So if I get 3 more shards, I'm giving you 1 right. Listen, maybe. So far, we're not giving away any shards until we finish log and or have 4. So if we finish log with like 5, sure, we'll do a giveaway for one of them. I don't see a problem with that. Her Namasket will be immune to necromancy? I mean, maybe. I don't really have any opinions on that either way. I like the other styles. I use necromancy because it's like simple and effective and requires a lot less effort. I don't remember saying that. I think that might be some misinformation. Are we getting new necro weapons? I didn't watch the stream, so I don't know if that was like explicitly said or implied or something. I don't actually know. Bro, is chat leeches? I mean, this Keslam is going by like a lot faster than mine normally do, so. Oh, sure. I mean, I could see that being good. I don't think there's anything wrong with like plugins. Final, it was 210 for first shard. Yeah, the phase 3 was pretty slow, but the phases 1 and 2 at Keslam were definitely a lot faster. Could just be good RNG, but that's 100% the fastest, like, phase 1 and 2 is. So I think that they're moving away from skilling bosses having non-skilling content. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if this new boss only drops skilling rewards. Yeah, I mean, it could drop that. Like, pretty much anything is on the table, right? But, like, with the post that they put up for the RuneScape Ahead, they, like, explicitly said that it's dropping skilling rewards. So I don't know if that means that they're explicitly excluding non-skilling rewards, but it seems like if they were gonna have non-skilling rewards, they would have just said so. I do also like how the new boss is soloable. I think one of the big, like, there were a lot of issues with Croceus, but I think one of the issues is that you have to go with other people. And going with other people necessarily means opening yourself up to toxicity. Oh, I went way too early. Crocodile, Scarab. Oh, I didn't threads. I life transferred. That's pretty bad. Well, one of the things about the long kill time is that it was like a little bit inflated because like you had to hit your contribution, right? I mean, this last phase is like pretty undeniably faster, right? Like that was definitely way, way better. But yeah, like it wouldn't surprise me if this new boss like had a bunch of skilling drops and either very little or no had very little or no non-skilling drops. Happy affiliate anniversary. Damn. I've been an affiliate for a year. I'm kind of cracked. Bro, the best part is we got a second one off stream. I sent like 2 more kills and we got a second one. I kind of trolled and used it on the tier 95 magic weapons So, like, I have to stay to get a new one no matter what, so I can put it on my Langs. Dude, finally, bro, tell me about it. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, like, one of the big things about the shard is that, again, like, it's hard to tell the difference between having it and not having it, especially if you have 100% accuracy. That is very annoying. This is the first time I've had it spawn under a rock. I'm way too far away from that one. But yeah, I mean, gaming has been good recently. I have no complaints. We got our shard. We got Tekken King back in Tekken. Wuthering Waves has been going well. Like, every game I'm playing, it's just W's. Oh, I missed that one. That's unfortunate. They seem good. I just think that they're really boring. Like, I'm sure that in terms of their quality, they're good weapons. I do, but like, I am very disappointed with their implementation. I was really hoping that we would get like a magic burn build with the new weapons, but instead it's just, hey, since bleeds don't work with Sunshine, just do this when your Sunshine's on cooldown. And like, that just feels like pretty lame implementation. Hopefully, like, we end up getting more stuff to do with magic. That would be really nice. I really hope we're not like living in the world where every magic item that ever comes out is going to be balanced with Fractured Staff in mind. I think that makes for a worse game. Genshin added a ton of quality of life. Yeah, but that also means you're playing Genshin, and that's not good. What's your take on the roadmap today's stream? I didn't watch the stream because I was taking a nap. But the roadmap looks like mostly good. I have very little complaints about the roadmap. The biggest thing, or the biggest complaint that I have, is that I think the Masterwork weapon that we got with the mining and smithing update is kind of lame. So my hope is that the ones that we get with ranged and magic aren't lame. Also, I can't pre-phase any tips because she'd be going immune for like a spec bot. Yeah. So there's 2 points at which she can pre-phase. So I guess there's 3, but, well, no, there's 2. I lied. There's 2. So once I get there, I will explain kind of how you can go about pre-phasing or doing damage while she's becoming vulnerable. Yeah, like I'm just, the thing that I've said is I just don't really understand who the new weapon's for. So like the type of player who wants to have a level 100 cleave is like the type of player to already have a physical easy K that's all augmented, which means that they're the type of player who like has no need for this. Now, if you're becoming that player and you're like about to get a physical easy K with your with a shard, this is like 2.2 bill cheaper. So like that's not nothing. Like that's a pretty substantial amount of money to be saving. But it feels like it should do something else. It's weird that it doesn't do something else. So when you're fighting Nakatra in the last phase, she'll keep doing her mechanics. At some point, she's gonna like face directly south and start channeling. You have very little time to react to that, but there's like 2 points at which it can happen depending on the way that you're phasing her. Whenever that happens is when you want to volley into your 90. So again, when I get to that part of it, I will explain. Yeah, it's hard to say, like, again, because there's a lot of decisions that, like, would have been good balance decisions, but maybe not the best update decisions. So I try not to be, like, ultra critical about stuff like that. Okay, so this is where we'll notice like a pretty meaningful difference. If there is one, we should be able to kill this. Actually, I can just send a finger death. Oh, I just trolled. I just trolled. I did not finish log. That is ambitious gaming. So here she's gonna do waves, and then you'll see she'll face directly south at some point. Once she faces directly south, I instant volley into your 90. It's like really, really quick. It's hard to react to, but if you're ready for it, you saw how she was facing me and then she turned south. Guy timepiece. Also, the primal armor is like weird, like it's like not for combat, even though it is armor, which is fine, but I think it should just say that. Like, it feels weird that there is an, you know, new armor that requires 100 smithing that is bad, like just straight up not good. That feels pretty weird. Like, I feel like we just shouldn't be able to wear it, or it should like, or like maybe when you craft a +5, it unlocks like the cosmetic override for it, and then the armor is just called like decorative primal or something. Because like you are incorrect for wearing primal armor, and that feels wrong. I feel like anything that has that high requirements, there should be a place where it's good somewhere. Yeah, because what? We have Masterwork, we have Malevolent, we have Trimmed Masterwork, and we have Vestments, and now we have Primal. Oh, I guess we have Elder Rune too, because technically you need decently high, don't you need 90 defense to wear Elder Rune? I think it's just, my guess is that they have plans for like a long-term balance update that like just they want to put the updates out first.
Main hand, what the heck?
Thanks, Fortune, for the sub, appreciate it. But yeah, like my guess is they want to put the updates out first before they like all in on patching stuff that's already in the game. Also, I forgot to split soul this kill. BBC Manhand, bro, it's true. Listen, it's been like 9 months since that happened. I still can't believe that guy unironically came in here and asked about BBC Manhand. That shit is crazy to me. Yeah, I don't even remember who that was, but that guy will forever be a hero in our community. So he was so you would think that's what he was referring to. He was referring to Blightbound crossbows. Yeah, that one, that was a good one. I think that was Geppetto, right? That's definitely a Geppetto thing to say. He be on some of that wild shit. Yeah, that was definitely a crazy one. I mean, it feels like I'm like shredding Tesla right now. Damn, I like thought I could get a PB there by like, well, I still probably get a PB here by a couple seconds. I thought I could have like saved a lot more time than that. Yeah, shortening. Yeah, that is just, yeah, that's definitely a top tier RuneScape moment. What KC did you get shard at? Which one? The first or the second one? But yeah, I got the first one at 210 and the second one at 214. There's a BBC main hand. Surely there's a BBC off hand. True. True. Bro, if they ever buff Blightbound crossbows, you already know Return of the BBC is the video title. You already know. I've been sitting on that one for a couple months now. You already know. Thank you, thank you. Like, what a godlike title is that? Is a cultist ring better than the Reaver's ring for Necro? If you have accuracy issues, yes. Okay, there is something up with my keybinds. Oh, you know what? No, I know what it is. I need to change my keybinds. I just like realized what's happening. I got very lucky there. Thanks, John. So this number here that says 100%, that's my current accuracy at this boss. They won't do it, dude. True. Bro, you know that they're trying to keep me down. They know it's a masterpiece video idea. They have to deny it from me. It's the only way. Okay, Pyramid Monkey. Oh, I life transferred again. I really need to stop doing that. Pyramid Monkey. Hard mode KC now. Like 216. It's still meta IRL, true. I stopped at 100. I ended up getting 2 shards in the last like 6 KC. But I'm at 216, so it was 210 for my first shard. I'm missing offhand and pet now. But yeah, so at Nakatra, it is noticeably faster. You could definitely feel a difference. You shout out my clan, the Ori Onions. I don't know who the Ori Onions are, but it's a funny name. Good name, guys. Would I name my own clan that? You know, who's to say? But it's not a bad name. Thanks, I appreciate it. Oh yeah, 100%. If I ever have like a team of some sort, like that's the team name, is the Blightbound Crossbows. Yeah, it turns out the Blightbound crossbow is the most legendary weapon in the RuneScape multiverse. But not for the reason that you think. Bro, all I'm saying is, why was Marathio really trying to help Solak? It's food for thought. Bro, I'm just saying. Bro, I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, listen, the first time that we beat Solak, I understand. Listen, you're trying to help out your boy. Why is she still there saying, bro, I think we need to help Solak again? Pretty interesting. Shard when? 6 kills ago. Yeah, definitely happy to finally get it. We also got a second one, so that was pretty sweet as well. You're welcome. True. I forgot that you ordained it. Wonder if Nakatra got... I sure hope not. Yeah, hopefully that is not something I have to see in this lifetime. Interesting that he's still taking damage. I thought he was damaging me during that phase, but I guess not. Thanks, Cherry, for the sub. Appreciate it. But yeah, first two bosses, you could definitely feel a minor increase in kill times. But it does feel like pretty significantly better at Nakatra. Even if the kill times aren't like way faster, it does feel better. I almost messed that up. I like forgot when I was supposed to resonance. Thank you, thank you. I literally didn't even know it was my affiliate anniversary. That's cool that Twitch like tells you guys that. Did you get something? I got 2 shards. Okay, Squiggles Kitten. The shard upgrade worth it? It's not worth buying by any means. I like watching you on YouTube. YouTube better than Twitch because Twitch is around the app. Listen, you know what to do. Yeah, but if you subscribe on YouTube, then or if you subscribe on Twitch, it gets rid of the ads, though. And it helps me. Because if I get more subscribers, I can stream more. True. Oh, hold on. Let me teleport out. I need to relog and get a Reaper task. Vault of Riches? Is this promo even good? Oh, it's top hats. Bro, who cares? Literally, who cares about top hats? Oh, what's going on, Tamara? How you doing? How's it been? What's going on, Jeremy? That name has a lot of vowels in it. It hurt my head. Yeah, recently I was blessed. My RNG is no longer cursed. Huracan? No. Oh, I get to pick. And, you know, I guess I'll do, you know, my new favorite boss. It's going well. Definitely can't complain. I was getting super demoralized, and then now I'm not anymore. Now this boss is awesome. It would be even more awesome if I got a third shard, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, right? And you know, a fourth one, you know, that'd be pretty nice too. I think a fifth one even, you know, I think a fifth one could be in the cards. Yeah, the first 4 shards, I'm probably staying here for 4 shards no matter what. The first 4 shards I get, I am using. Because I don't plan on ever learning how to 4-tick auto attack, there's no reason to get a Fracture Staff shard. And if I would get the Easy K shard, I should just get the new weapon instead. So that's kind of the plan. Yeah, I mean, technically, we're still a little bit under drop rate. So, technically. Not saying I necessarily deserve another shard. But if I don't get one, then you can best believe the subreddit's going to hear about this. Listen, we'll see how it goes. I also did delete a lot of money, so it would be cool. Like, even if we get another wand or something, it would be cool just to like slightly replenish the cash stack. Although I guess I have 600 Reaper points, so I just have 100 mil. I think Praisal Codex is just one of those items where whenever people have another reason to PVM, it goes up. I think he just likes streaming. Like, I'm not 100% sure. I can't know the internal state of his mind. I think he just really likes it. I mean, I think that's totally fair, though. I think that there's a lot of upgrades in the game that are never worth spending money on, but if you get them as drops, then they're awesome. I think full book is one of those. I don't think any reasonable person should buy a full book. Listen, I'm just saying, it's a lot of money. But like the other thing about full book too is that it does pay for itself in ways that the other books don't. Oh, I just deleted my health for fun. That's really cool. Like technically, because of the way that, or because full book has by far the cheapest upkeep of any book, like if you use it for long enough, it does just pay for itself, right? So like that is something like worth keeping in mind. True. But yeah, it feels really bad to spend that kind of money on something when like the upkeep is so low. It's like, man, if I could just get it as a drop, like how much easier would my life be? Yeah, you can get the book from normal mode, but generally speaking, you need to be killing hard mode half as fast as normal mode in order for it to be worth it, if you're strictly going for a book. And my guess is that the vast majority of people can kill hard mode half as fast as normal mode. Like my hard mode is 15 minutes. That's really fast, obviously. So like my normal mode would have to be 7 minutes for it to be worth doing normal mode. And that's only if I want a book, right? If I care about sword pieces, which I do, because more money is more better, then I should just do hard mode anyways. Flexing on the pores as usual. I do not flex on the pores anymore. Those days are over. How much stronger is Omniguard? You notice it at places where you don't have 100% accuracy. You're not going to notice it at places where you do have 100% accuracy. Listen, I have a lot of experience at tzkal-zuk, so most people are not gonna have hard modes as fast as my hard mode. And my hard mode isn't even that fast, all things considered. Like sub 14 is 100% possible, so even I have a long way to go. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Like, there are a lot of people who have really crazy kill times at Zuk. Like, ideally, I'd like to get to sub 14, but sub 14 is a lot of work, and I don't know if I want to put in the work for that. Like, at this point, if I can get sub 15 with, like, relatively little effort, I'll probably just do it. But I'm probably not going to go for sub 14 unless I like the optimized methods. Yeah, like once I finish with Nakatra, I think the big goal I'm going to work on is solo hard mode Virago. It's something that I've talked about in the past, but like I basically haven't been playing Guy Arc. So like that plan's been kind of iced. But I think that's back on the table now. Especially since Shard is just so good at Virago. I mean, a lot of it is just really clean movement. Like, Zuk doesn't seem like the type of boss that would be a movement-based boss, but it 100% is. Really, really, really good movement is how you get faster kill times at Zuk. It's how you reduce a lot of damage taken at Zuk. It's just not clear. Like, from doing normal mode, it's not clear that that's how you get better at Zuk, is with good movement and positioning. That's just not obvious. So, like, I think that it makes sense why so many people struggle with hard mode Zuk, is because the way you get better at it just is not intuitive. Like, normal mode basically doesn't prepare you at all for hard mode, other than exactly the Zuk fight. There it is, not bad. Oh, Tamara, I don't know if you're still here. How's the wife? Is that still a thing? Or did I just trigger you? Because it's not a thing anymore. Unfortunately, bro, classic wives. Oh, that's exciting. Is this one also American? Gotta watch out for the Americans. Oh, I mean, is that even a big deal these days anymore? Like, I'm not saying, you know, necessarily that it's the best idea, but, you know, I feel like wife, that's like more of a suggestion. That's not like a hard, like, deal breaker anymore. Not in 2024. Oh, yeah, that's exciting. So are modern husbands OP? I've been thinking about it. It might be time for another bingo. Listen, I understand, but it might be time. This one's gotta be a PB, right? Even if it's only like one second. Yeah, by one tick. Nice. Like, I felt like I was cooking there. I don't know if I answered your question, Michael, but basically, Shard is noticeable at places where you don't have 100% accuracy. It's not noticeable if you do have 100% accuracy. You barely sleep when you're participating? I barely sleep now, though. So if I'm already barely sleeping, like, do I even lose anything by participating in one, right? This is a mechanized siphon. Bro, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, if either way I'm not sleeping, like, why not get some RuneScape GP, right? Mental health. I have foregone mental health in pursuit of RuneScape GP. Otherwise, I would have quit this boss on like day 2. Yeah, what's mental health? True. Yeah, ADHD. You mean take your kid outside, Smile? What places don't you get 100%? So you can, because of the way that Lord of Bones works, like you will eventually get 100% at pretty much every boss. The question is like, will you get it in a timely manner? So like at Virago, I think you need to activate Lord of Bones twice. But not only that, Virago's defense reduction gets reset between phases. So you need to activate Lord of Bones for every phase. So at a boss like that, you're going to notice a very substantial difference. Pyramid. And then there's bosses like AOD where you just don't have 100% accuracy, like right at the beginning of the fight. And that's when having high damage is the most important, is right at the beginning. Shard yet? Yep. Oops, forgot to put on my ring. But yeah, let me actually go over the bosses. It technically helps at Araxi, but like not really. It's good at Yakamaru, so if you do raids, it's good there. It's good at Nakatra. It's good at Nex. It's good at AOD. And it's good at Virago. So yeah, not that many bosses actually, like 5 bosses where you don't have 100% accuracy, but at those bosses, it's like very, very, very noticeable. What KC did you get it at? 210. Okay, I am actually going to order food, so 1 second. BRB. Okay, food is ordered. Keep trying to do the Araxi minion skip. So the biggest thing is to make sure that you're priming Araxi, and what I mean by that is you want to start phase 2 when Araxi, like right after Araxi does mechanic. If you start phase 2 then, you'll have a very easy time of getting the mechanic skip. Like, there's basically no RNG involved. But I guess after I finish this Reaper task, I can actually show you if Minion Path is open. I tried and I still get minions. I mean, then like the problem is on your end, right? At that point, it just means that like you need to work on your rotation. Which is fine. Like, it could just be the rotation, in which case, like, I'll show you the rotation that I use. Just stepped on a slug in the kitchen. I did not need to know that, King. That sounds horrible. Using tier 100 weapons, yep. Yeah, it's definitely been really nice. Dang, close to a PB. Yeah, so that setup is too slow. So generally you want to skulls tier 95, tier 90, all auto attack. Or you want to split soul on the way over and then death mark. And it's a lot. Once I do all of this, if you're like here when I finish Nakatra, then we'll figure it out. But it's definitely a lot. Okay, so this is gonna be the true test. Nice, that's super, super good. That feels way more consistent. Usually having to resummon your guys and kill this, you can't kill the first one. So this is one place where like you needed that like 1 to 2% more damage in order to actually get that. And like now that's a thing that you can pretty reliably get. I mistimed that, unfortunately. I don't think it'll matter, but I did mistime it. Okay, crocodile, camel. Relentless proc? Never lucky. Not bad. Kill was pretty clean. Okay, I'm gonna do one more kill, then I'm gonna go and pick up my food. Let me see what the rotation for Araxor is this week. It is path 1 and 2. Okay. Let me see. Do I have any Araxi leg pieces? I don't think so. I don't. Okay, so after this, we have three more kills. Yeah, so after these three kills, we will we'll go to Araxor. Why Hellhound instead of Calgarian Demon or Ripper? It's mostly for Vermix. You can't really die at the last two bosses once you're really comfortable here, but Vermix can and will kill you. So I have Hellhound just so I could play a little bit more recklessly at Vermix. You do not need a Hellhound here. It is nice to have one though. I also don't super care about like best in slot damage. I'm just like not that guy. The only bosses I care about best in slot anything is Virago and Zuk. So if I'm not doing Virago or Zuk, don't expect to see best in slot and anything here. Love dying at Nakatra with 30k health. Damn. Didn't I have a death the other day where I died at 4k health? That was cringe. Like the death mark bug happened, or not bug, but the death mark thing happened where she reduced the damage from death mark. And then I came up and like stood on the wrong thing and died. Bro, listen, I'm just nice like that, okay? I'm not even saying that you're bad. I'm just on another level. Like, you can ask Tamara. I'm kind of the god at PvMing. Wait, why is this guy stunned? Oh, I see. Oh, this is really bad. Oh, actually, it's not that bad. That looked a lot worse than it actually was. Listen, I would never flame a chatter. That's not true. I would never flame a chatter without seeing their gameplay. I had to amend that statement because that's just obviously not true, so. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm kind of a nasty man when it comes to PvP. Yeah, like one big advantage that I'm gonna have over most players is one, I already have best in slot everything, so obviously that, you know, expedites the learning process. But I learn very quickly compared to most people, so. Like trying to keep up with me is like not something that you should necessarily hold yourself to that standard. Not that I'm even like super good at RuneScape 3, because like I think I'm a top level player, but I don't think I'm like the top of the top tier, obviously. I mean, I think I'm just the type of person who's like chronically pretty good at video games, right? Like every game that I put a serious amount of time into, like I can hit relatively high ranks relatively quickly. Like, Tekken 8 is my first Tekken game, and I hit Tekken King, which is like the beginning of the Apex tiers. I hit that in 3 months, which that's pretty unheard of for someone who hasn't played a fighting game in like 12 years. Or when did Marvel stop being a Evo? That was whenever I stopped playing fighting games. And then like on top of that, Tekken isn't a game like Marvel, like they're pretty much completely different.
Seven minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Thanks, Gaber, for the follow. Appreciate it. But like that's just how gaming goes for me. So typically like trying to compare yourself, it's like I don't think I'm good as like I'm a cutie pie at games. I think he's like a step above me where he can regularly hit like super high ranks. But like that's the type of person where it's like, okay, if Cutie Pie is like doing something and he's picking something up really quickly, like being upset at yourself for not being able to do the same thing is like missing the point, right? What damage is he immune to? I'm not sure. Maybe familiar damage? Yeah, it's probably familiar damage. Oh, yeah. Poison from zombie, true. Oh, I totally mistimed that. That was bad. It shouldn't matter, but that was bad. Thank you. Appreciate you. Arc, timepiece. Okay. We'll see. I've gotten drops off stream. So like I'm chilling, obviously, but off stream is notably not on stream. Thanks, I appreciate it. Don't think we're getting the 1 cycle here, which is unfortunate. But I also played bad, so it's like fine that I didn't get it. Okay, timepiece guy. Joining tier 100 Necro. It does seem to make a difference here. Like, I can definitely feel that I'm hitting more often. And then I'm hitting harder, obviously. Alright, I will be right back. I'm gonna run across the street and get my food. And then we will get some more kills in. Let me just get in front of the sanctum. Okay, I will be right back. Okay. I'm back. Good grief. Yeah, I was in line for like 10 minutes, and I don't know why, because there was no one in front of me, so that was really awesome. Okay. Let me, like, actually get my food out. Also, I'm gonna mute, because this is really loud. Hey, I bought 2 shards. How do I use them? I'm trying to use them on neck. So you only need 1 for each set of weapons, and you use the weapon on the shard. You don't do it the other way around. Nope. I wanted to get food. It's literally right across the street. I was waiting in a line for 10 minutes with no one in front of me. No, so crit ring is generally only going to be good if like you care about critting and you're bringing a grimoire. If you're not bringing a grimoire, then it's not worth it. That's kind of the long and the short of it. Generally, if you don't need to like hit those really high crits, then Equilibrium's fine. Honestly, Equilibrium might just be like best in slot. Like, that's entirely possible. I don't actually know. What you got? I have mozzarella sticks and chicken fingers. Yeah, it's entirely possible that Necromancy just doesn't care about crits at all. And going critless is best in slot. My chair is so loud. I don't know why it's so loud. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, here's what the log is up to. Bro, I had to hit him with a little back-to-back. I did 2 kills off stream and got another shard. So unfortunately, ranged magic and melee need crits because that's how they get their adrenaline. More so for ranged and magic than for melee, but still, all 3 of them, you need crits. Melee can kind of skip out on it, which is nice. I mean, the other styles are for sure more difficult to use. So, like, if you feel like you're struggling with the other styles, like, that's fair. Like, it's definitely very easy to be lazy with necromancy and just use it everywhere because it's super comfortable. But it is also worth, like, looking into learning the other styles. Because at some point, there's going to be a boss that's, like, very favored towards, like, magic or melee, and you just not knowing what those do is going to, like, come back to bite you. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a lot of healing. +5 tier. So it makes your weapon have tier 100 damage and accuracy. +5 gap significant? Can be. You're gonna notice it a lot more at bosses where you don't have 100% accuracy. I used it on the tier 95 magic dual wield. I should have used it on my Langs because I like use my Langs. But yeah, I use it on tier 95 magic second. How often do you use Omniguard spec? It depends. Which obviously isn't like the best answer, but it's really a boss-to-boss like thing. It's not really a one-size-fits-all. There's not many times, like there's a lot of bosses where there just aren't great times to use Omniguard, but then there's other bosses where like Omniguard is pivotal, right? You have to use it. Oh God, I did not know it was this. Wasn't paying attention. Thanks, appreciate it. I will give my barber your regards. It's a lot of ED2. How much ED2 are you actually doing? Because it feels like it shouldn't be that profitable. Am I wasting my time using Omni during Soul Split? It just depends. Like, well, one second, because this is loud, so I'm gonna mute for a second. Okay. So it's going to depend on what the boss like needs you to do. So there are certain bosses where like you need to use living death, and well, like it's just bags crunching and I'm just like good on that, like like generally you should be using split soul whenever it's up. So because you should be using split soul whenever it's up, sometimes that means you're not gonna have like sometimes that means you're not gonna have like you're not gonna have it up when your Omni Guard's up, but it just depends. So at this boss, you split soul right at the beginning, because like what else are you gonna do, right? It's noticeable here. Yeah, so like here I split soul right in the beginning because there is like a DPS check, right? Or it's not like a true DPS check, but doing more damage here does make your life easier because you get to like do mechanic skips. I'm probably gonna get hit by this. Oh no, I don't. I didn't. Nice. Yeah, those are all gonna be pretty meaningful upgrades. Okay, Guy, Pyramid. John, if you're still here, can you ban this person? Thanks. And there it is, another nothing. Should I buy the two? But no. So you shouldn't ever buy a shard. It's like way too expensive for not a meaningful upgrade for most people. Like, it's really expensive. And if you have like no other upgrades, sure, but I think you should just farm it. And not you specifically, but in general, you should just farm it. Yeah, and honestly, even Praisel is really expensive. Like, I don't know if I would ever recommend somebody buy Praisel. It's so expensive. I would get the rest of your gear for the other styles first before I look into Praisel. I mean, it takes practice. Once you get used to it, your kills will get a lot faster. Yeah, like, the Praisel is just so expensive. It never feels good to buy. And like, they're common enough at AOD that I would just say most people, again, could just try to get one at a drop from AOD. Those upgrades aren't bad. There's just not many places. Well, they're not the best use of your money. Generally, you want to get best in slot for every style before you like buy specialty gear. That's what I would say. I don't know why that wasn't ripping. That was horrible. It also just depends on what you have the money for, right? Like, if you don't have the money for a big upgrade, but you do have the money for a small upgrade, then like, there's nothing wrong with getting the small upgrade first. But on the flip side, with like range, for instance, Bow of the Last Guardian is such a colossal upgrade that skipping Bow of the Last Guardian is like arguably a mistake. Or like doing anything that delays Bow of the Last Guardian is a mistake, because obviously you're never skipping it. I mean, I plan on hosting like regular AODs, so Like, my stream is gonna be a good I do not know why I living death. My stream, hopefully, is gonna be like a good place to get your AOD done. When are you planning to do AOD? The goal is to start like on Monday, or not start, because like it is something I've done in the past. But the goal is to like start it up again on Monday.
Seven minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Thanks, Dandy, for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, I figured as much. I be thinking. Alright, we'll see if I can kill this thing. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but we'll see. Maybe if I do a little two-stack volley here. Okay, the two-stack volley did it. Well, those were also crits, so That is worth keeping in mind. I'm using Majorat right now because my other one's on cooldown. Camel guy sitting. And got a nice little PB. We love to see it. PB by 3 seconds too. That's not bad. Nice. I think I'm still like 2 years away. AOD is definitely looks a lot more complicated than it actually is. I don't think AOD is very difficult. 37 Reaper points is a lot. Jeez. Okay, do I have a setup for a Rex? Oh, I do. Oh. Never mind, I don't. I guess. I don't know what that is, so. I don't use Jazzbook. I don't really want to. It's expensive and I don't care. Okay, so we do that. We bring this. We bring... Well, I guess I should just decamp these, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. I bring this. I bring this. I bring this. And I guess I bring a Ripper. It's so crazy how expensive Raciel made jazz books. I think it's hard to quantify because like one of the issues with Sanctum is that it's just not the same type of boss. Like the skill set that Sanctum tests is different from every other boss in the entire game. Or I guess not every other boss. but like Sanctum is testing something that most people haven't practiced. Hard mode and normal mode drop it. Okay, so whenever I do the skip, I do this. I wait for him to do mechanic. I go down to phase 3. A death mark. Split soul. Oh, that's what I was forgetting was bone bombs. And then just use all my weapon specs. Just literally skulls into weapon specs. That's all I do. Yeah, like again, and I also didn't have Vuln Bombs for this, so if you have Vuln Bombs, it's like even more consistent. I meant to go back to Araxor, but I forgot. Also, you can Lord of Bones here. Yeah, Bone Bomb, Skulls, Omni. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, like Lord of Bones is gonna give you 5% accuracy, which like that's not nothing. Yeah, I'm still missing two pets out of Araxor. We just wait for him to get on the ramp, and then we start setting up. But yeah, you see there, I even got the heal and still did enough damage. So, it's definitely doable. I mean, full book is pretty good, but I don't think like full book is the reason I'm getting kills, right? All right. What's my Araxor, KC? Could do a little bit more Araxor. So Limitless is it lets you cast your thresholds if you have under 50% adrenaline. It's just very rare with Necro specifically that you're in a situation where you have, well, for Necro, it doesn't actually do anything with your Necro abilities. With Necro, it only lets you cast your defensives. But if you have proper management of your adrenaline, you won't need it for your Necro defensives. But for Necro specifically, it only works on defensives. Yeah, if Necro is the main style you're using, you're not gonna get a lot of utility out of Limitless. Which isn't to say that's bad, it's just, you're just not gonna get that much out of it. Yeah, I have 5 legs. I don't remember what my KC is, but I have 5 legs. I hate you all. I mean, that's reasonable. The mirror bags. Yeah, I mean, Araxor has a set rotation that everything spawns. So once you're familiar with the rotation, you're never like blindsided by what's happening. Like, honestly, I shouldn't even be using this ring. I should be using a different one. I'll be using Ring of Death. My Araxor R&D is pretty good though. I'm missing one hill. That's why I have it set to this Araxor in particular. Oh wait, I didn't even realize I kept my volley stacks this whole time. I had no idea you kept volley stacks. I haven't even been using Volley of Souls this entire time. No, I literally just, in the other two phases, your volley stacks like go away. I just assumed the same thing happened in Minion Path. Yeah, so also use Volley of Souls, makes it a lot easier. Yeah, I mean, Zuk's definitely a hard boss. And I think one of the most complicated things about Zuk is that it's not obvious that it's a movement-based boss. I don't know if there's something that Jagex can do on their end to make it more obvious, but that is the biggest issue with Zuk, 100%. Yep, no problem. I got shards. Also, for what's worth, Nakatra is a fun boss fight. Thanks, Jamad. Appreciate you. So someone asked me about Raxor, so I was just showing them how to do the minion path skip. Yeah, we got a second one. So 2 in 245, or 2/24. I'm definitely a lot less upset about that. But yeah, mechanically, Nakatra's fun. I enjoy her a lot. Thanks, appreciate it. Oh yeah, it was like 3 KC after. I use them. I'm gonna use the first 4. Yeah, like, I don't really have anything else to do with the money, so why not, right? I mean, yeah, I also acknowledge that, like, I'm rich. So the way I interact with the game is going to be a lot different than how a lot of other people interact with it. I think I went too early. This one's going to be close. If I get some, true. Listen, I hope you get some, just not more than me. Okay. Take it easy. You don't have dive. I would work on doing the quest to unlock dive. Dive is like very, very important at the highest level. And a lot of content is going to feel relatively inaccessible without dive. All right, so we'll probably do like 2 more kills and then we'll might just wrap it up there. I'm not actually sure. I guess I haven't been live for that long. Maybe I stay live for another like 25 minutes or so. Yeah, someone asked me about doing the mechanic skips at Rax. Probably really easy with melee now. Like now that melee can hit above, can hit, you know, 30Ks, I imagine it's really easy with melee. It's nice being able to keep all of my racks loot. Like, this is nice. Oh, man. I mean, it would definitely be cool to see what, like, an Infinite Enrage or Axor looks like. Can I still mechanic skip with tier 90? No. No, it's very difficult to do without best in slot gear. I'm sure that it's possible, but it's very, very difficult to do. I'd use volley. Yeah, you should be using volley. I literally wasn't using volley because I thought it cleared your volley stacks. That's the only reason I wasn't using it. Because in the other two phases, it does clear your volley stacks. Do you feel mobile is necessary? Mobile's nice if you make mistakes. You shouldn't really be using Surge. Surge isn't very good at Nakatra. Like, you need to have, like, pretty incredible positioning for Surge to be good. And, like, the type of person to ask, is Surge good here, isn't the type of person who's good enough at the game to be able to use Surge at Nakatra. Which, like, isn't a slight against you. That's just, like... it's just like one of those things, you know? It's like the people who like watch League games and like they'll watch Challenger gameplay and be like, oh, I don't understand like why he's doing that. And then the guy will explain it and then they'll give some reason for why it's dumb. It's like, listen, I'm not saying, like, the fact that you're questioning this person kind of shows where you're at. You should farm your tier 90 from Raciel. Or your tier 95. This is what the log is. I think we'll do one more Nakatra kill. So I can be at 125. Nice clean number. Alright, I'm gonna use Ripper with no scrolls for this kill. Because I don't feel like despawning it. Dude, I'm about to get lit up by Vermix. I already know. Vermix is definitely going to blast me. Do familiars do damage to Sanctum bosses? Yes. I played a couple of games of Flex Queue today with some IRL friends. Ooh, it was fun. I got to use my new Leona skin. I'll be right back. I need to heat up some water. The best platinum Teemo support main in any. Oh, so you're the only one. Okay. I mean, that's good that you made platinum. That's probably a new world record, honestly. Dive, I believe you need to do Succession for that quest. I literally forgot I was going to get up and do water, like instantly. I got distracted literally instantly. Is bladed dive needed for Raksha? Yes. So like technically the answer is no, but again, like if you're asking, yes. Yeah, pool skips are pretty, like, straightforward these days. At least with necromancy. It's a lot of anima, but I believe the best way to get like a lot of anima quickly is to do your dailies and weeklies, and then to also just push your highest floor. As long as you're doing your highest floor, it should be relatively straightforward. Although I will say, Necro doesn't technically have to like do the bladed dive method. Necro can clear them with Threads of Fate, so like you can do that. I wouldn't recommend it, but you definitely can. That's unfortunate. I was like a few hundred damage off. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's like a not as bad of a time sink as you would expect it to be. Like the Anima Island like minigame to get War Priest of Tuska is like 4 hours, which is a lot for sure. Like that's definitely a lot. But it's 4 hours of like AFKing half the time. Okay, Arc, Umbrella. It's also a guaranteed 4 hours as well. You could definitely feel how much more damage you're taking here. And he drops. Cringe game. Never lucky. All right, that's gonna be it for me for tonight. I know it was a short stream. I wasn't planning on streaming, but it happened. So cool. I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. I might be back Sunday. Not 100% sure what the plan for Sunday is, but yeah. For all my YouTube people, thanks for watching. Feel free to like the stream. It helps me out in the algorithm, so you know more people can see my stream. I can grow bigger, provide more content for you guys. For my Twitch people, we're gonna see who's online. We're gonna raid. Pirali's online, so we'll see what she's up to. Okay, take it easy.